Caves are one of the least explored biomes on Earth. Most people wouldn't know it, but there are multiple types of caves in this world, and they all have different classifications. Primary caves, sea caves, and glacier caves, fracture caves, and talus caves. The most common cave is the solutional cave. Solutional caves are formed from the degradation of limestone. As rainwater absorbs carbon dioxide from the soil, it becomes mildly acidic. The acid water runs through cracks and fractures in the limestone rock and slowly begins to wear it away. It creates a network of passages, and as the passages get wider and deeper, it allows a more acidic water to flow through them. This is an extremely slow process that takes over 100,000 years to create something big enough that would be classified as a cave. Caves continue to grow as more rainwater eats away the limestone. The water mixed with the dissolved limestone and air produces calcite. As a calcite builds, it creates decorative structures called stalactites. When the same thing happens on the cave floor, it is called stalagmites. When the two structures meet, they create columns. Caves receive little to no sunlight, making the creatures who live in caves most interesting. Bats play a crucial role in keeping other species alive. Bat droppings, also known as guano, provide the nutrients needed for many bacteria and small critters, like cockroaches, to survive in such conditions. Species that spend their whole life in caves usually have no pigment, are blind, or do not even have eyes, and they tend to have elongated structures and antennas. One interesting cave animal is the glowworm. The glowworm produces silk threads that come from the salivary glands in their mouths that hang from the ceilings of caves. Although these may look beautiful, they are fatal to anything that gets caught in them. Glowworms have solved one of the biggest challenges that most cave dwellers face: a reliable and regular way to find food. Most people don't think of this, but humans can impact caves in a negative way. The lint from our clothing and the oil from our hands can damage the natural structure of caves that have been developed for thousands of years. The Lechuguilla Cave, located in New Mexico, is one of the most famous caves in the world. Many people think it's so famous for its incredible depth, but what really makes it stand out amongst other caves is what is found 1,604 feet down. These exquisite formations that are covered with delicate crystals have never been seen anywhere else. The limestone rock in this cave has not been eaten away by acidic rainwater, which has made scientists question on how these caverns were formed. Turns out, Lechuguilla limestone had actually been eaten away by sulfuric acid cutting through miles and miles of limestone. There is still so much more discovery to be made about caves and so much more to learn about the complex mysteries of the unknown.